gentlemen, I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to look at the free tank that you can get by just completing missions. Yes, very, very easy to do. Just log into the game, play the game, get your missions, and then you will get coins. You need 50 coins to be able to get this tank for free. Of course, if you don't get enough coins, there is a way that you can buy the coins, 5 coins for 700 gold in the stores. But yeah, I would try it, to be fair, because I don't think the tank is that bad. For a free tank, of course, it's not going to be absolutely special. But I just think for a free tank, I don't think it's that bad. So, of course, it is the Pawlack or the Pawlack, however you want to say. I think it's the Pawlack. It is a tier 6 American heavy tank. So, the turret armor is 100 millimeters on that turret. In fact, it's quite strong, actually. Like, there's places where it is weak, and there is places that it is quite strong. And the hull is 90 millimeters as well. Damage per minute is 1727. Reload time is 8.34. Your penetration, 150 on your AP, 182 on your APCR, and 30 on your HE. You've got a 240 alpha gun, 200 on the APCR, and 270 on your HE. Aim time is not great at 4 seconds. However, the gun dispersion isn't that bad at 0.308. And you do have a nice 10 degrees of gun depression with a top speed of 41 kilometers per hour. So yeah, like, it's, as I've said, it's not the greatest of tanks in the world. Now, we're going to just show you this replay because it actually shows you the Pawlack on the enemy team and just sort of the armor profile wise. But yeah, playing the tank, it feels okay. And, you know, normally for a free tank, it's not as good. And like I said, it's not going to be a tank where you're going to go out and smash 3k damage every game. But it is going to be a tank that if you don't have premium tanks or if you're a free-to-play player, you can actually play this tank. So as you can see, hold down, it's pretty red. I mean, I don't quite have that gun depression. I haven't got 12 or 14 gun depression to be able to get the tank, to be able to get the shot off, sorry. But yeah, there's weak points, you know, there's on the hatch there is a weak point, even though I still managed to bounce it, and you can get bounced. I mean, look, that's fairly strong, to be fair, and if you are moving backwards and forwards, it does make it a pretty difficult to be able to get. But if you are facing the hull, which we're going to go and try to face in a minute, you can see, I mean, that was just my fault. That was just because he was turning. It's pretty much the auto bounce. But yeah, you're not going to bounce everything. And you can see there is weak points all just under the turret there. But yeah, you can't expect the tank to be absolutely OP for a free tank. So we're just going to wait for my Med J there to go forward, and you can see, like, yeah, it is pretty easy to penetrate if you aim. That's all you need to do, aim. I know we've managed to bounce, but I think that's pretty solid. I think that armor profile for what it is actually pretty solid. Yeah, and just all you got to do is log into the game. Log into the game every day, and you will be able to get this tank for absolutely nothing. Now, you only get 1 coin per mission. So, of course, you do have to do a few missions to be able to get the tank. But it's never going to be sort of really easy. I mean, it is easy, but it's never going to be, like, really, really easy. Normally, maybe a tier 5 tank, it would be a lot easier. But, yeah, it's a tier 6 tank, and to be fair, I'm enjoying playing it, you know. Like, it's not gonna be a tank that I play regularly because I don't really play tier 6, and in my opinion there are better tier 6 out there. Tier 6 heavy tanks, I don't think there is too many, but you know, I don't really play tier 6 heavies at all, or tier 6 at all, to be honest. But if you are a free-to-play player and you don't really have any premium tanks, then yeah, by all means, you know, go and get the tank. Go and try to get the tank. It really, really isn't hard to do. All you've got to do is your missions. That is it. All you've got to do is your missions and you get this free tank. So I would recommend it to anyone, even if you are not a free-to-play player, because at the end of the day, it's still a premium tank. It's still a new premium tank in your garage that you don't have to pay for. And you never know, it might come in handy later on. Like, you might decide, you know what, I want to drop down a few tiers. I want to go play tier 6, and you're going to have a premium tank to do so. So definitely worth grinding. Definitely worth grinding, because it's easy to do. If it was hard to do, then yeah, we might have a different opinion on the tank. But I don't think, I mean, for what it is, I really don't think the tank is that bad. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is it a tank that you're going to try to get? Or is it a tank that you're just going to take a miss? You know, like, nah, it's not worth your time. Because there are players out there. Of course, there's players out there that only play tier 10. And maybe it's not worth it for them because they're never, ever going to play it. Now, it is I think it's a premium tank. So I don't think you can even sell it. I think it's a premium tank. I didn't even really look. But yeah, if it was a collectible tank that you could sell for a couple of thousand gold, then yeah, again, it'll still be worth grinding because you'll still get that gold for free. But I believe it is a premium tank, so unfortunately, unfortunately, you won't be able to grind the tank and then sell it. So we managed to deal with that Cryos there. I mean, pretty easily. The Cryos is a very, very solid tank, and we managed to deal with it pretty easily. However, we did lose quite a few hit points. Now, this game, I was a little bit upset because for a tier 6, I thought I done pretty well, and we had every opportunity to win the game, and sadly, I mean, even here, for me, to be honest, I am very low hit points. I should have took the opportunity to ignore these guys and go to get base A. If I would have gone to get base A, because these guys they're not quick tanks. If I would have gone and got base A, I think we could have actually won this, because yeah, we was pretty close on the supremacy. But it is what it is. We actually I end up losing, sadly. But yeah, well done, Wargaming. Thank you very much for bringing in a new tank, and for free. Yeah, and it is a premium tank, as you can see. It is a premium tank. So let me know your thoughts on this event. Again, not a bad tank for a free event. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this new tank. But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye. With